Marry the house, not the rate. So what's this meaning is really, if buying is your end goal, that you should fall in love with the house and not the interest rate. Putting off buying because the interest rates have changed really is putting you further in the hole. Because if you're waiting and you're paying, more money in rent, or you're living on base and they're taking all your BAH, it's taking away the equity that you could have put in that home that you're wanting to be in. So when the interest rates go back down, you're going to be able to refinance, and you're already going to have that equity that you have built in that home already still there. You're not going to have to start over. And another thing that's really helping you in this shift is we're coming in where we're possibly not having to offer high due diligence, not go over crazy amounts, where it's changing where we're not having to offer depending on the house. Now, when we're coming into a home in a certain area that has a lot of interest, we might still have to pull out those really high price deals with higher due diligence. But when you're thinking about the house, really, you want to marry the house and not the interest rate, because that interest rate can change. But the thing is, if you get locked into a home, your mortgage payment will stay the same. It's not going to go up. Rent goes up 6 to 10% each year. So I've talked to people where they are looking at $100 to $200 more this year, each month. So all that money is just going to someone else. When you're renting in that, you're paying 100% interest to that person. You're not going to see that money ever again. That money was just for you to stay in the home for that month. And then it keeps going and keeps going. So then you keep doing this and you're not getting any value for your money. So if buying is your really end goal, then this could be a really great opportunity to get into a home that you're gonna love and hopefully not have as much money out of pocket. So that's just the really big thing, is don't let the interest rate scare you and be like, oh, I'll just wait for the interest rate go down, because if you have another year where you're like, I'll just rent, okay, well, you could be looking at losing, $20,000 that you put into renting. You could be looking at $12,000 that you put into renting for that year, and that money could have went to your house and it could have built equity for you. And then when rates go down, you could refinance, and then your monthly payment could go down, and you could say, I'm comfortable with making this other payment. I'm going to keep making this payment and pay your house off sooner, and you could use it as a rental property. You could sell at that point because you have paid down so much. Or you just want to really have it as an investment and keep having and have your own renters and build yourself wealth. Those are just a couple things that I really see kind of happening right now, is people are getting a little scared of the interest rates, so they're kind of pulling back. But I'm really here if you want to talk it through, look at a couple different options, look at some homes, so then you could see if buying is right for you. Right now could be a really great time. Just don't be too scared of the interest rate and let that hold you back to putting another year into renting and losing all that potential equity you could have in your home. But if you have any questions, I'm always happy to help.